Why is the battery almost dead? My phone comes first. Did I spell six? Did I put the Roman numerals for 16? Yes, I did. Okay. I wonder, can I? Damn. Nope. I was wondering if I can make the Twitch chat panel in OBS go with the whole way. Oh hell, that's a lot of delay. I went further, didn't I? Fuck me, I guess I didn't. Well, it auto-saved. That's alright. Back to Final Fantasy 16. Oh, I need to adjust my audio level. Need to see how that is. The meters look a bit quiet. I'm having trouble getting loud enough without peaking. And I'll know I'll peak when I see the red dot on my interface. So I'm gonna turn it up a little. I'm gonna turn it up and I see peaking already. Alright. And keep turning it down until I don't see red dots just from talking anymore. Alright, so we got a little, looks like we got some filler to do, right? No plus markers. All main story.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Yep. What the hell is going on with the performance? I have new items? Well, they're worse. Okay. Not a big deal. Haven't played in a little bit now, so I'll have to get reacclimated. I remember this one the least, so let's go take care of that. Wait, or do I remember it? Is this Martha's Rest?
Find Isabel.
Oh no, I remember all these just fine. Okay.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Running around doing some favors. Performance is bugging me though. I don't know. I'll restart the console just to be safe. Oops. Restart. Might help. I was gonna with Pokemon and Scarlet and Violet. You definitely have to restart that damn game after just like a couple hours. Like that whole game is not supposed to be running in like slow motion. But it's been a while since I've looked. I've even, like, you know, it's been a while since I've even been in the same space as my PS5. That's not true. It's been a while since I've looked at her. Is that you, Rita? Rita, you're going crazy. You're insane. Good girl. Where'd the input go? Supposed to be an earth-shattering input. Move, girl. That's my desktop. The one plugged into the Elgato. If you didn't know, you can just plug your same computer into capture card. And I use that to connect my TV to my PC. It should have been Scar and Violence.
I can't do it. I can't.
Nope, it's just rough.
those
All right.
things.
Fair enough.
But you can.
It's just worse than I remember it.
My lord. My lady.
Oh, yeah.
We received the dame's
This is a
message.
quiet game. We have to turn it
There have
up.
been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many.
White people.
I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
I got a new monitor. It was around 50% off. It was a $200 monitor. Got it for $100. And it is the first time ever, actually ever, in general, since I've had a
4 left for more on the captain's orders.
a triple monitor setup where at least 2 of the monitors were very close, or at least the same size. They are the same dimensions.
Madame, please!
They're even
Half
the same
garrison's been
brand.
slaughtered by those things.
I'll never
Lost the
have all
captain this
3
very
be
morning.
equal because my middle
We've
monitor
tried
is ultra wide.
requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the
So in being
capital or
ultra
the
wide, there
Dominion
is
in
no
days.
no
What
no
more
answer to
would you
that.
have us do?
Turning
I would
myself
have you
down.
do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left
75
is our
hertz,
lives.
Asus brand,
Do you really want
24
to lose
inches.
them as well?
Not if we don't have
1080p.
to.
All you need.
Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk.
Solid deal for
Let's
$100.
Talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
I like that the base of it can rotate.
Ah, Clive.
I mean, the
I
other
didn't
more
expect
expensive
help to
Asus I
arrive so
have does
quickly.
too, but
Sought to take matters into my own hands.
it has a round base, so the
was a noble
whole
effort.
base swivels.
But I thought you might still need some support.
So it's hard to line back
I'd
up.
like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
Really weird that Gilgamesh could... I'm still thinking about Gilgamesh, by the way. Gilgamesh brain rot. So Gilgamesh may appear in Final Fantasy VII timeline series before 16.
Don't leave me, Pa.
Bro, what's wrong? Just get over it.
Yes. What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
It also rotates 90 degrees in case I ever decide to pick up coding again. Did it in college.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures?
We spent half the semester doing making
came out of
websites
nowhere.
from scratch,
They went for Joseph
and
first,
then in the
me,
other half of the
and
semester we used
then they were just
not Dreamweaver
Do you
but
remember where you were?
on the
Muse,
road
Adobe
from
Muse.
Oriflamme. We just passed more.
It was like a successor to Dreamweaver,
Where's my Joseph?
It's all right.
and I still loved it. I can't
Just rest now.
believe Adobe discontinued Muse. Muse was so
At least
nice.
we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Not that it matters now. Now my website uses
That thing.
I use it for my personal website, but now my website just uses some free alternative that looks just about the same anyway. Like, it's pretty limited, but it still does exactly what I wanted it to do. As a
was all they could do to
portfolio
escape.
piece, it's perfectly fine. So I think the sword I've got right now on Clive, if Gilgamesh shows up, I hope Gilgamesh has Clive's dad's sword, which is the one we have glamored on right now. Though I don't know, we don't have the Ultimate Blade, we don't know how cool that looks, but usually it's not their Ultimate Blades, it's usually their iconic swords. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but if Gilgamesh had a sword from 14, it wouldn't be the axe, it wouldn't be the shield, it would be Heidelin's sword.
Clive, look.
I see.
Alright, let's remember how to play. Oh right, made easier because of that one patch. That made comboing in the air easier. So I'm not gonna have muscle memory problems anymore, thanks to that patch. That was lucky.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
That was just a weird thing for Jill to ask. Who's casting spells? Who gave this lad protect? You. He's not in my line of sight, so I can't target him. Oh no, he's not in my line of sight because I knew it. Although Torgal did leave him with like 1 HP left, so good boy. Oh geez, that cooldown, that's a long ass cooldown. God damn. Too early.
That's better.
Do it again. Well, that's on me. That was tight. Can't wait to hear the Garlic community's take on pronouncing Gilgamesh's name. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. We're at least saying Gilgamesh right? Right?
Nice try.
Wow, that counted? Holy shit. I was in stun through all of that. I was actually in stun through all of that. Like, I was mashing R1 and it wasn't coming out because I was actually in that much stun. That's Tekken nosebleed stun. Goddamn.
Do you think there are more?
There are always.
This has all been a surprise to me because
But
I
I'd
never
say we've
knew there
done
was
what we
a...
can for the time being.
I didn't know that there was this conflict
There
over
is
how
a
Kate
visible
Sith
now.
was supposed to be pronounced. And now I'm unsure. I mean, I'll keep saying Kate Sith, right? But...
You have the town's thanks.
I mean, what are they going to do? Re-record all the audio and re-record everyone saying it?
Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would
But yeah,
look kindly on
Gilgamesh
any
and
man
Seven
who
could
committed
have,
himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
Clive's dad's sword,
It's not the most selfless.
Heidelin's
of motives, I'll admit.
sword.
Whatever it takes, eh? Now me,
That's about it.
I never needed
15 and 13 are
I'm the kind
self-explanatory,
of soldier
so...
to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
I don't know about 12, though. 12's a hard
Handsome
one.
And chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post.
I think Ash did have a sword. I think she had something involving a sword.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems.
If
But it
any
has
character
solved
was going to
one,
be represented
and
like
that's
that, it
one
would be
fewer than I
Ash.
had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
It would be from home, so the audio drastically changes whenever their name is said. There's like a clip of regular show where they couldn't say, I think it was like crap. They couldn't say it in other regions that still spoke English. So it's the same actors. It's just they recorded a word. It's like recorded crud over it. And you can like tell that it sounds like it's spliced in. But yeah, they did something similar with a regular show.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here.
By the way, I gathered from how the stream went
still down there now.
yesterday.
And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
The line you pissed
What
me
do you
off
think,
till you
Clive?
ticked me off. Actually, that sounds more correct.
I thought you'd never
That sounds more
offer.
correct to it, yeah.
Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you
It's
come
hard.
to
It's
help.
hard for me to tell because they've
Something
said both
tells
in
me
the
you'll
show
be
and just
pleased to see
regularly
you.
say that now.
We're on our way.
After the stream yesterday, I think streaming a whole ass expansion is a
Do you
no-go.
think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
I think a good plan would be a day stream for like patches, because yeah, you can get through the patch stories easily in a couple hours, right? For expansions, I say we could stream day one. I think ideally it would be like stream the quests around when there's a trial or a dungeon about to happen, right? But that's if you're day one, and especially on early access, nobody knows that information. I guess you know the level of it, right? But you can't go off that. What if the level is like there's a level 94 dungeon and it happens right at the end of a 93 quest. So you can't go by level.
We deal with the Akashic first.
But I think day one stream, and it would probably also be easy to do like last day of story. Probably at like 99 story, or the level 100 quests.
It's over.
Oh shit. Day one's the fun day, though. That's when I for every expansion, I always make a tradition out of getting pizza from my favorite place. Always pineapple pizza, always Hawaiian pizza. So we got that to look forward to. Me, I got that to look forward to. I don't know about you guys. I'm never really like terribly craving Hawaiian pizza. Hawaiian pizza is good, but I'm never craving it. So, you know, having it like once a year is pretty good. But I screwed up trying to pull an all-nighter for the patch release. Well, I'll ask if it's worth it, but I think I know the answer.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
I'm glad this story's wrapped up, though.
If you've come to rob
And
this
I'm glad it
place,
felt like it did it at a pretty good pace.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here?
You can tell from their outfits.
Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
So I think in the future, definitely day one of patches, just do the MSQ right away, right? And yeah, expansion
And
day
to think
one.
You took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
final level of the
Not long
story.
after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was
If
best
you
we
hear that
stuck
bass,
together.
that is the game.
Martha,
That thumping.
trouble.
If you hear that
The
bass
scouting
thumping,
party's
that's the
almost at
game. Don't
lift,
worry about
but
it.
They got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels, and they've got wounded with them. They're not gonna make it.
Damn it all.
Assuming you're watching with
We'll worry
headphones.
about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here.
If you hear
anything
that
still
bass
fight,
with
send them to the
speakers,
lift.
you have really good
I
speakers.
will. You two be safe now.
My brothers.
That being said, where the fuck is it coming from in game? It's still there.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar.
And we
Sir.
got at the end of the month, we've got not even the end of the month, around like the
Wade.
20th or something. We have next
Lord
Fan Fest. We have European Fan Fest.
If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Not sure about
Behind you!
what more reveals there'll be. No more. Don't think Zero will be
We
there
need to get the
anymore.
injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly try.
Doesn't need to be. We're probably not gonna revisit the Void
Are
for
you
a
with us, Sir
while.
Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Hopefully. Fucking. Oh goddamn fly. This little guy. There is a tiny little fly on me right now, treating me like a Shadow of the Colossus boss. I shouldn't have done that. Are you gonna throw a projectile? God damn it! I even knew it too. Yeah, there we go. No, let's wait until I got my lightning rod back up. Hold on, guys. I gotta wait for my cooldowns. Guys, stop. I gotta wait for my cooldowns. Okay. Oh, perfect. Let's go. Bring them in. They're all about to get Zansetsuken. Enemy reinforcements? Yeah, not anymore. Oh, never mind. They lived. Well, that sucked. I thought they patched that.
Too slow.
Nah, fuck it. Slayer.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames.
I would stream for Hildebrand, but Hildebrand needs to be read out loud if we do
You've never been one
Hildebrand.
to shy away from danger.
Because you have to make
Zoe.
sure everything Hildebrand gets
Like any
in.
shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
We'll also do, what is it? We'll probably do a card opening stream. Hopefully Saturday. I ordered a whole bunch. There was in the time since I last bought cards, there were...
Mad dogs.
I think there were 2 Yu-Gi-Oh boosters, core boosters, and there's been 2 Pokemon ones. And Yu-Gi-Oh also had, they reprinted the original like 5 sets of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so we get to open those.
Just patch me up.
I didn't get too many of them. Because, you know, they're old cards. You can... most old cards of the original set, like, especially as reprints, you can buy those reprints for dirt cheap, so there's no real value in them, so I didn't get nearly as many. Fuck me, mate!
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Iffy on MSQ, but the Alliance raid story hit me so much harder than I thought it was going to. Yeah, it posed a lot of questions too. So that's pretty cool to have like the 12 being so involved. And a lot of things that kind of just make sense. In regards to the ancients. Why Emmett wanted us to hear about him in the first place. What the hell? Oh. I thought I pulled him with Garuda's thing, and then he just fell over dead. And like dissolved. I'm still peeking, so I gotta turn myself down. I get it with the MSQ though. The story wasn't. It's a post-patch story, or it's a post-expansion story. What happened? Okay, it was supposed to happen.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Is it a... I wonder if I can... I need to, because I'm a lot quieter than I want to be. Oh, shit.
Nice try.
and letting minor inconveniences get to me. Such as, well, I was having a back spasm. That's not as minor as it. That is more minor than it sounds. It wasn't like hospitalization, back pain, back spasm. But it was enough to where it was like, I just have to sit in bed all day until I feel better. Like, the pain was enough where I couldn't focus on getting work done. It was a distracting pain, but it wasn't agonizing pain. No, it was a secret fourth thing. I'm gonna test something with my mic after this fight. Quake? God damn it, I used the wrong one. Is Max muted?
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Wait, is that a bit? Can you not hear Max?
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a
Max, say
hard-fought
something?
victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
I know there's a server that has a Max voice
When you
clip.
put it like that.
I just don't know which voice clip is Max. It might not be the server I'm thinking of. I'm gonna mute to listen to this one. I'm gonna mute the audio so. No, there's no Max voice clip. Okay.
My lord.
That was my
There's
plan, though,
someone
was to
I'd
pull
like
up
you
the
to
soundboard.
Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield.
Oh, right, let
I
me
am Oscar.
try this out while
Oscar
they're
of
talking.
House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade.
If it please you,
I figured
my
it
Lord
out.
Marquis, might you take me as
I
your
figured it
squire?
out.
I
Wait,
would
did
learn
I?
the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title.
I'm just pulling up
but what
Adobe
he
Audition
does in
and
its
literally
name.
testing.
You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would
Test.
sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade.
No,
and
I
the
got
other
bad news
guardians
for you,
are-
Oscar.
I mean to say that,
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
Is it peaking?
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Yeah, take him on board. Let's go.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Okay, so Max says I am not peaking. Max isn't here, by the way. Okay, I think that's good. Anyway, no, Max isn't here. Never mind. Let's pinch more down. Okay. When did the recording get delayed? Oh, probably when I opened up Audition. That's better. This one takes the longest, so that's why I saved it for last.
Cid. Oh, your new companion appears much more formidable than your
What was I
uncle.
talking about before I got distracted?
Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
I'll have you know I'm a top...
Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
I graduated top in my class.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when
Ooh,
those
we're arguing.
mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk.
This is what G2B will look like in 2017. Oh, geez, the bass sounds are louder. That wasn't the game, that was my mic. I gotta turn that down.
Victor.
That's what EQs are for.
What's he doing here?
The video as in the song or the video of the argument?
Sid. And Lady Jill.
I think it was removed, that's why it took so
brings
long
you
for us to
here?
find it again.
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk
That
some
base is the
sense
game.
into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Okay. Okay.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like...
Did congratulations video to get deleted? Which one?
What would
Was
Sid
there an
the
edit of
Outlaw
it?
suggest?
Like Neon Genesis. Congratulations, right?
If it were my namesake.
If it was on a channel that was owned by Max,
Let
it
them
probably was
choose for
deleted, yeah.
themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Maybe it was on someone else's,
Recipe
I
for
don't know.
disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
I would still like to go back for Hildebrand. Heavensward Hildebrand. But we'll
Picture it, Conrad.
cross that bridge
city.
eventually.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce
Oh, this is
you to
Jill's time to shine.
Commander of the Red Wings. The oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
Is that a Final Fantasy IV reference?
Pleasure is all mine.
As I told you,
By
I summoned the
CBU
commander
3?
here from
What a
Capra
shocker.
To inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses? There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not.
Got him.
We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
I like that he looked right at Clive when he said that. Fucking asshole. He was not wrong, though. It was the right call.
My shop.
Yeah, Clive would have fucked that right up. Can't count on that guy to do anything.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something.
All right, my turn.
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Question mark.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
I thought we did great.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
At least one of them can act.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
Oof.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not
Oh, no.
serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
Forgot there was just a dead guy and a bloodied corpse right there in the middle of town.
Rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Wrong desert. Excuse me for trying to run to the wrong designated desert.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
Welcome!
I'll take that one.
Gotta love the touch that that one singular enemy that was talking about Jill actually did run at Jill. Really good detail. Sorry, Jill.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The frame rate lag prevented me from seeing what was going on. To notice he was blocking me. Nope. No protect today, buddy. Yes, that was the one. So far, so good. I assume there's another wave of enemies coming. So, I've got a song stuck in my head. And it's a T-Pain song. It's not a... It's a song T-Pain was on. He made a TikTok or Instagram reel about it. Where, oh, fuck! Song in 2007, he did the, he wrote and performed the hook for it, called Cyclone. He performed the hook for it, but they, took him off of the hook and turned his bridge into a verse. And he played on stream his original hook, which sounds melodic. There was a melody to the hook. And then hearing what they actually went with, it's like, it's just really upsetting to hear. Because the melody he had for it sounded a lot better than what was actually the final song. But that's about what you expect. But anyway, I have his, when he just played that sample of the hook, it wasn't mastered, like it wasn't fully mastered or anything, but he did have like, his complete hook like saved and he played it. And now that's stuck in my head. I can't believe they didn't use it. But it does make sense, and I have a feeling that it's probably a common occurrence where, especially if you get a hip-hop artist as a guest feature on a song, oops. And they perform a bridge and it gets turned into a verse. I think that's happened pretty often. I want to play that part. I think it'd be okay to play. Because the actual song is only played for like that brief 5 seconds. And then the part where he is sampled, that's not the actual song, so I don't think that would be claimed.
Nice try.
It could be though. I'd rather just link it, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. We good? We good? Okay. I almost died because of that.
The townspeople.
Oh man, this has been
Could they have
posted
held
all
out?
over.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
I was trying to find
We
it
all
on
saved
Twitter so I
Dalimil.
didn't have to link a TikTok, but...
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
But yeah,
Calm
that's
down,
stuck in my
Victor.
head.
Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Good for
I'll
Sid.
take that as a compliment.
It's not even like a huge like difference in melody, right? It's just, it is a melody. But still, they said no to it. I think it still could because the system did used to claim karaoke performances.
Mind at rest.
It's claimed karaoke. It's claimed like playing in the car, and it's also equipped to play to catch if you slow it down or if you change the pitch. It can still claim through those because that's what people's first solutions were to the copyright system way back when it started. So it was like one of the first things they prepped it to catch is if you change the pitch.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Tyre says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
I think it was like ahead of its time too. I think if that song was made today, it would have kept the melody. It would have kept T-Pain's version of the hook.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, Both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts.
Why does Sid know more about
18 years ago,
Ultima?
as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
T-Pain, I would say is pioneered auto-tune
What's the short of
into
it?
how we know of it today.
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
The ship that's mid.
And
I mean,
Michelle, Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Taya not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My
Alrighty.
attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
She don't want this footwork. You said it, little fella. We have some S ranks here. I don't know which ones we'll have to do, but we will have to do them eventually. Oh wait, hold on. Check to make sure there's no plus marks. Nope, we're good. Might be after we travel here. Oh, I should stock up on curatives. Man, all these people around who need help. Why don't they just get over it? That's Oracle.
Clive. Coin purse weighing you down.
You know it.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Oops.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Trouble with your gear, or
Just double checking.
anything else?
Okay. I really wish we were closer to the end of this game. Because it's wearing how long the stream's been going on. I'm ready for shorter games after this. Which the next thing we're gonna do is Wind Waker Randomizer. Oh, this part bothers me. Next conversation we have in-game. It's kind of unnecessary.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Like, come on, Joshua knows. He knows. Give him a break.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Fuck. Yeah, the seed will probably be incompletable. It can't be worse than the other one, though. Physically can't be worse. We'll turn some stuff off, too. I don't remember if I adjusted settings already. I might have already, like, tweaked some settings back when I was first considering the rerun. So I might already have it set up how I want to do that's gonna be faster. I'll know if I did if I turned off, like, the wallet. Because we are not gonna go searching for the fucking wallets again. Fuck that. Miss out so much money. This bomb has a lot of health. I'm just gonna go do something else. Because we're definitely not gonna deal with having our money capped out because we don't have the wallet upgrades. All right.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
And that's the end of that. Chocobos. Chocobos. Why are we walking?
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Sucks to be an NPC
Another
down on the ground.
They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Nope, we're going around it, sorry. I think if you take the side quest that was just back there, it does take you through there. So they did kind of assume that you, went in there.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Back to the stables, girl. Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
All right.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
No.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva? Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Not Barney Boy.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you. So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
I just watched a documentary on this Barnabas guy, and someone should really stop him.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Good news, my foot's awake. I was leaning back forward. I was ready to get back to it, so I put my foot down and I realized it was asleep.
She cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Just double checking. Nope, nothing new popped up. All right, good.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of his grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Another one.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we will.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
That's one way of putting it.
The free cities under siege?
It is as the game knows, there's a lot to unpack there, but we don't have time to unpack it all.
Let's go.
And we don't have time to make a big deal out of it. These are cool enemies.
Then let us be rid of them.
How about we don't? Also, I hope you like the game having this lighting for the rest of the game. And like that same skybox.
Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Because that's going to be there the rest of the game. That doesn't go away. Hopefully the DLC changes that, actually.
The Freemen are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
I'll do a level, but depending on how much, hopefully there's not much filler between levels. Stages, rather. Because we got this, I want to fucking, probably have enough, I have enough curatives.
Sounds like thunder.
They should make it the Mexico filter.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
We probably could.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
No, I got nothing.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived.
Yeah, movie maker,
Some in the
rainbow
Merchants
filter.
District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find
This
them.
color ad, will that
And
work?
quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants
That added
District,
too much color.
while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
That's all I got.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be
Not
careful,
working with a lot here.
both of you.
You too.
Real test of anyone skipping cutscenes is who does Torgal belong to?
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
And if they say Clive, you know. They're a filthy cutscene skipper.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Oh no, we better get in there.
They've been routed.
These big dudes don't even have stagger bars. What are you doing? Fodder is right. How disrespectful. Hold up. Hey. We have a caster. All right, good shots all around. Oh, two of them? All right, fuck that. All right, that was worth it. What? Oh shit!
Nice try.
Did the Garuda thing grapple the fucking lightning bolt? Oh my god. Huh, wonder how this is gonna turn out. Oh! I pulled Zantetsuken too early. Thank God that does full screen damage, so I know it still landed. If I had whiffed that Zantetsuken, that would have been very upsetting. Oops. I'm just gonna fuel up my meter. Bullshit, he's still alive. That's weird, I wasn't able to kill him. Doing good so far, though. We're not on full screen, are we? Oh, I get it.
This won't be easy.
What's up, party people? Why didn't the coral activate the lightning? God damn it. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to focus on. You don't have a stagger bar. Do any of you have stagger bars? Oh, he does have a stagger bar.
I needed that.
That was very lucky.
Too slow.
Alrighty. I think we're just gonna keep saving meter here because I think there's only a couple left.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
And bloody hides. I am looking for a potion. Fuck. Oh, I tried. I tried. Weird lag. I almost felt weird about that lag, thinking I was playing on PC, and thinking, why is my PC lagging? Starfield has me fucked up. Cyberpunk also has me a little... They're dead. Cyberpunk also has me a bit fucked up. Although I am getting better performance out of Cyberpunk right now.
Let's try.
I installed DLSS 3, which doesn't, they added frame generation, but they did not add DLSS 3.5 for some fucking reason, the Cyberpunk update. So you have to mod it in anyway. But it looks fantastic. Not only does it look fantastic, like, compared to how the upscaling was prior, you can hardly tell it's actually being upscaled. DLSS 3 is some miracle shit. It's pretty great. So not only that, but the performance difference is massive too. I wouldn't even know that it was like actually working if it wasn't for like the frame rate difference. I'm maintaining 75, like better than 60. I'm maintaining 75 FPS in Cyberpunk thanks to that. I was hardly getting 60 before.
Farewell.
Yeah, that one killed. So yeah, it was a huge help. And that's at max settings. No ray tracing though. That's not happening. Putting ray tracing on the 20 and the 30 series cards was a very cruel joke by Nvidia, but they had to sell it like that. But it's whatever. But then comes the question of, do I still want to play it? And I kind of don't. I have enjoyed watching people play it instead, though. Ow. Oh my god, I thought they had a canned animation. I thought they had a team attack animation. I was so scared that I was just about to get bullied by some Akashic Chocobo. Bravery? What? Who's casting Bravery? You. I thought I killed him. God damn it. Alright, that works for me. But yeah, I'm still burnt out on open world games. Even though I do not consider Starfield to be an open world game. Starfield is not an open world game. I would have liked it better as an open world game. I think I got burnt out just by how disappointing Starfield was. And I was into it too. I was into it for that first like 2 hours. But when you have to start like narratively, I was into it, right? But then you just, the more you have to deal with how fucking segmented everything is, the more fucking draining it is. It's such a chore. And it's such an unnecessary chore too. Like, it does not have to be like that. Like, for fuck's sake, man. So disappointing. Even with like just throw on the classic TMM1, toggle map markers 1 in the console command, TMM1. That really doesn't 100% solve the problem, because every time you want to fast travel somewhere, you still got to click like through 3 different fucking maps. and solar systems and planets. Unfucking necessary. I thought I missed that. Let's go. I don't even want No Man's Sky. I don't think No Man's Sky type of progression would have fixed it at all. I think it just should have been one fucking planet. Or less planets. It should have been one solar system. Because I don't have a problem with Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds doesn't have that issue at all. Big boy damage incoming. Let's see what we got. Fifth 153,000. That might be a record for me. I have to imagine 150k is a new record for me. I know I've gotten 140k. We've gotten 140k on stream tonight. Oh, fuck. But 150k might be like the best I'm ever gonna do. Oh right, I've already what is it? During the YouTube stream, I talked about apnea and the sleep study. I did my sleep study Monday night. I am concerned because that was a pretty like abnormally shitty night. Like I had trouble getting to sleep. It had to be a minimum of 6 hours, and I was not asleep for a lot of that 6 hours. Restless leg. What a hell of a night to just get restless leg. I rarely get restless leg, but I had it that night. So I'm worried about them it's gonna take them 2 weeks to get back to me on results. So I'm worried about in 2 fucking weeks, they're gonna be like, hey, we need to do another test.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather.
We need to do another sleep study. Which would fucking blow. And then also it makes me upset that Tuesday night I slept like in very ideal conditions and slept. I mean, I slept bad because, you know, sleep apnea. But I did sleep in a way that should have been properly measured. Like I should have waited a night basically.
These creatures, these Optimus creatures tend this far.
If I had done the sleep study on Tuesday night, that would have been a lot better. Fucking goddamn it. I can understand trying to keep the engine when this was their largest, like, financial overhaul. Now that they had Microsoft money backing the new engine. But I mean, I really don't care at this point. I just think Starfield was just poorly directed in general. Like that for Starfield, I don't think a new engine would have saved it. That's my thing with Starfield is that engine shit's annoying. I don't think it would have saved it. The thing I want to do in my Bethesda RPGs now is go through dungeons. I want to go through dungeon crawling. I want to adventure through dungeons. I hardly give a shit who's giving me a quest to go where and do what. I just want to go into dungeons. And there are way too many steps involved in doing that in Starfield. So anyway, Final Fantasy XIV, one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, it's actually a promise he made to his sister or some shit. And he doesn't want to let her down, so they gotta keep using the engine.
Farewell.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
We had
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
we had like characters that like disappear for a frame or two, that kind of flickering thing. Omnio had in a cutscene where Zero was. It sounded like Zero was respawning in placement, and she kept falling during a cutscene.
Nice try.
That's what it sounded like to me. Like she was falling in the ground during the cutscene, and then spawning, and then it was pushing her back up out of the ground during cutscene, like scripted voiced cutscene, which sounds really funny. So I wish he would like. I wish he was well, he screen shared it, but I couldn't see it. I don't know, it sounded really funny.
Nice try.
Vertical projectiles are not projectiles. Fuck, that's a projectile. God damn it. Remember that Rufus fight in Final Fantasy VII Remake, which just became a huge filter? That was like the biggest test of, do you understand the game mechanics or not? Fuck, that was really funny.
Too slow. Nice try.
God damn it. I was trying to get up close to him because I knew he was going to send out the projectiles, so I was trying to get in his face so he would shoot them because I need to be up close. Do it again. Pulling nothing personnel dashed back and forth, and then she started teabagging in her battle stance later in the same cutscene. Maybe that's what Omnio was describing. He did say teabagging. Omnio did use the word teabag to describe it, so maybe he had the same thing. Oh shit, which color's which? Fuck.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
I think blue
A
is
gift from
square.
my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Gungnir, if you've ever been wondering how to say that.
Yes! Yes!
Slow. Let darkness fall!
For fuck's sake.
Nice try. Be still, my beating heart.
All right, that was probably a projectile. Well, I pressed the wrong button. I reacted, but I reacted with the wrong button. Oh, that was so sick. Parry into the grab. Into the gouge. Next move. Whoops. Oh, that was a waste. Damn it. One. That was it? 1, 2, 3. As soon as I memorize these patterns, it's over for you, Hope. Miguel didn't mention seeing him either, but Miguel did see what it looked like because he looked over an Omnio stream.
you're not agreeing. Actually, I wouldn't.
Yeah, call me crazy.
Nice try. Nice try.
You missed. I bet that's a phase people did this fight too fast on.
Enjoying yourself?
Damn it. I thought he was doing the 3 swings. You got any projectiles? That counts, thank you. The warrior of schmovement. For fuck's sake. I guess it really doesn't matter who our who is as them in the void, right? I guess ultimately it really doesn't matter. I was just gonna say I should just throw that out. Because I've seen theories of Zero, which I don't think it's Zero, but I even think that got dismissed, but again, it's not really a huge difference. But theories of it Zero, or theories of it was the Golbez before Durante Golbez. Oh, come on, I dodged that. I teched that.
Nice try.
Oh.
Come on. Too slow. Yeah.
That's all I got. Bahamut sucks, man. And I fucking love Bahamut. That's like one of my favorite summons, but goddamn.
Nice try.
I need to see what other people are doing. Because it really does not seem like Bahamut is worth the hassle. There was something significantly more, like, insulting about me building up Zansetsuken and then at the last moment for the final hit, canceling out of it and just doing a regular slash.
The vessel is strong.
I don't know what it was, but something about that just felt really hardcore.
My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Oh no.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Sid one would have cleared him just saying. Oh.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
My controller vibrated when she did that.
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Clive's got to be outdone. A Song of Hope. Yeah, we'll see how much running around we gotta do. It'll come back to me how much we gotta do.
That Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army.
We got new items, new crafting rests.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you?
Not this
at least
family.
Everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Darn tootin' we will.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Hello, what's this? Oh, I gotta hold. Of course.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Well, we tried.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I'm sure she's fine. You know college kids. You know how it is.
That leather loosener was only the first of...
I know this is your hideaway, but you really shouldn't...
You shouldn't be here?
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
I know you like riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. Durst. Daughter Durst. I'm gonna have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Nice argument, however. 192 dot...
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Sid would do that. He would... Well, I don't know if he'd invent the lasers. He would have had Mid invent the lasers. But then used it to keep a secret from Mid.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
Then you're both in trouble. Problem solved.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
I like that Clive just lets him do it again.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes.
My mom when I'm fixing the refrigerator.
There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it!
That's a shoulder check.
More than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Yeah, we called this Prelude.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though.
We call this Prelude, parentheses, Final Fantasy theme.
Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
What's up, Tarja?
Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He is free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Oh. Okay. We'll do that tonight. We have 1+. Just 1+. We'll do that, and then we'll do the action, and then that'll be our night. But yeah, we still got another hour or so of streaming. And then at the end, I can double check how many more stages we've got left.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. It's half of that.
I know we're not done running around discovering new places, though.
Worried about him.
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but so obvious.
Yeah, this is
Try as
another
I might, I
Blackthorn
can't for the
quest.
lot, and
Oh, fuck me. Actually, this is a bit of a long one, but maybe not if we skip through.
Cheers.
But yeah, we're
I'll be
helping
sure to pay him a
Blackthorn
visit.
again.
All right. I'll meet you.
This might be the last one. Actually, I think there might be two. There might be another one after this one. But yeah, that's our goal, is helping Blackthorn once again.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Bloody hell, Clive. That remains to be seen. August tells me he should, and that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help. If it weren't the ring...
It was. It brought back some unhappy memory.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind,
And sometimes it doesn't.
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring he flashed was... We apprenticed together.
Okay, I think
mentioned him before.
I think this one ends on a cliffhanger, and then the fourth quest ties it all together.
Vast improved, though.
So it was a nice ring?
It matters. The fact is...
So what?
I'm the Hideaway's master. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village. My armor keeps you lot safe, and as far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in, because the curse breakers deserve better than... And I refuse to be shown up by the...
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt it'd be too...
Then just this once, swallow your pride. And for keeping the curse breakers, provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? It's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name?
In Dravost, my old village.
Dravost, eh? Just north of the fields of Got that, Clive? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get...
Good luck.
You got a whole ass village just dedicated to this side quest. It's really interesting. Counter-Strike 2 released. We haven't gotten to talk about a lot because it goes out that way? I thought it was elsewhere.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is...
Out this way? No. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Whatever. CS2 overwrites CSGO. Everything transferred, but it replaced CSGO in everybody's inventories. Steam libraries, right? You can still play CSGO. It was just moved to a beta branch.
Cities under sea?
I'm a little bothered about that.
Good girl.
I guess I understand it, but overall, whatever. I would understand it more if it had everything on par. The one thing I would care about in Counter-Strike is Arms Race, and Arms Race is not in. Also, the community servers are still not there's no community-made community servers up yet. So, I haven't seen any of that yet to play. I'm checking though, but yeah, nothing there yet. It's kind of unfortunate. You can, and it does have deathmatch, and in deathmatch, the default is set to random.
This might take a while.
But, I mean, you can just turn that off and then just buy whatever weapon you want, so that's not really a replacement. And more or less, that's gonna put you at a disadvantage against everyone else, so... Whatever. I thought it would be cool to do it, but what's more important, I guess, is the tools that came with it. The Source Engine 2 tools that have come with the game.
Kicked out already?
New version of Hammer.
No. Why are the gates
New
closed?
version of SFM. That's not user-friendly SFM, but it is compatible at least.
That's what I'm trying to... Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
But yeah.
No. Long time no see, eh?
I haven't really experimented with that SFM version though, to see how it is. It's kind of a pretty limited though. It's clearly not meant for public use like Hammer is right now. But yeah, the new hammer editor is pretty fucking awesome. It sounds like
Not good at
a lot of praise it's getting.
Go on then. Much obliged.
This is it, Luigi.
This is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people.
I think I'd rather play Valorant, honestly, for detonation or whatever. I think I'd rather play Valorant.
Me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge,
But that's because they're so.
I'll cross it.
All right.
If someone's a better shot than you in Counter-Strike, then they're a better shot than you. It's over as soon as you peek the corner.
It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Valorant at least has like the lowered skill floor of abilities. Introducing all the abilities characters has is just enough to, like, even though they're like hardly anything to write home about, they are enough to defocus pure aim.
Mama.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't.
I can't wait to see surf maps made in the new hammer.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
It does make me think about if they do a
pleasure to meet you.
TF2 like upgrade and called it, and that was Team Fortress 3. I think that would kind of be a cop out, but
You're not welcome here. Get out.
Blackthorn's here.
it would be cool if TF2 got some sort of
He's
upgrade.
traveled a long way. He's waiting.
Then I suggest.
Didn't you?
So what if we?
If it's done like carefully
We're getting
in
nowhere.
regards to the art style.
These bearers' flames are next.
We're never going to be able to fire up the full.
I'm a busy man, as you can see. Oh,
They could definitely make it
struggling
look
to
like
find
the
your way
trailers and stuff for for TF2. Like everything could look like it's running SFM.
wanted here.
But that
All right.
that still has always had a different art style than the game itself. So I don't know if they want to do that move. Like there's a reason to separate how the SFM and TF2 shorts look compared to the game. But I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool, but it would have to be very carefully done.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't.
There'll be no talking him right.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, what turned the village against you?
I left.
TF2 should also be removed from Steam libraries
Two kinds
with
of
no
smiths
replacement.
In this world. My kind, who labour on a sink, and the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan,
Rude.
whose work is quick, the kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades. There wasn't a single day we weren't eaten bit by bit. People you would have torn Dravosht in half had it gone on.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing it until the crystals run out at any rate.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah.
You know what I mean, though, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's not...
It doesn't matter whose fault it is, Clive, Dravosht won't last long without its furnaces, so... Do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it.
They're not competing with us.
This place was your home. Sid's creations were never meant. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the crystals. Blessed Dravosht will show the world that is. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put horse. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plant?
I know I'm off, but I'll be needing some building a furnace, isn't it? Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you all?
All right.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamanders. I need leather for the Bella. Luckily for us.
Time for a spot.
I've also got Tony Hawk 1+2 were actually released on Steam. Complete fucking surprise. The idea there is Iron Galaxy did the Switch port and also did the PC version, right? So Iron Galaxy is, you know, still around, so that's whatever. The cool thing about it is that the Steam version of Tony Hawk 1+2 actually works. Is that a hunt? No.
This won't be easy.
1+2 actually works online on the Steam version, so that is the only version of the game that works online consistently, correctly. It's also $20 right now. Runs great. It's one caveat for the Steam version is the same as the Epic, where it has you are required to be online to play, which fucking blows for
Let's make this quick, shall we?
blows for oh fuck, how do I get off?
Straight home now.
Steam Deck. If you're on Steam Deck and you're not at home, you're fucked. Godlike reactions. I'm entering Evo. Fuck. I just went O2 in my pool. I don't know if it will go down either because it did not ask to sign in. With all the other versions of 1+2, when you go to get online in them, it will ask you to sign in first. There's always like a confirmation of connecting. And that the Steam version does not do that at all. The Steam version has no server connection that it does. So the online infrastructure probably is working differently than the prior versions. I think it is funny though that like they just simply are not fixing other versions of the game, right? Like they released this whole ass version and they still did not even bother to fix or check the servers for the other versions. So I don't really know what's up with that, right? But I mean, at least there is a version that's working for now. Also, the Epic Game Store version save files transferred. So I got all my progress carried over from what I played on the Epic, which is, that version was the one I put the most time into. And thankfully, all that shit carried over.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
It also saved all the online, when you upload custom parks, you know, those parks are only available for that platform. So if somebody made Bob-omb Battlefield, they're only going to be able to play it on that platform. And it's the same way, but I was able to save parks from the Epic Game version, and then as long as they were saved to my save file, they were loadable in the Steam version, which is pretty cool. So at least I got some of those at least. It didn't get all the achievements didn't transfer though. Achievements did not transfer. Even though the save file did, so that means there's achievements I don't think I could get again because they were tied to progress, right?
Back to the stables, girl.
So I don't know what I'll do about that. I don't know if Activision cares either.
Trouble finding the skin?
Nothing.
But yeah, it's great.
Right then. Time for everyone pulls their weight. We'll be finished in no time.
I also wasn't able to play the other day because I share Steam libraries with Rin. And when she is playing a game from my library, such as Baldur's Gate 3, I can't access my library unless I, number one, put Steam in offline mode. Number two, put Steam behind a fucking firewall so that it cannot connect while it's in offline mode. And then I can play whatever I want, but I have to play it offline. So that means, like, so because there's no online connection, can't play Tony Hawk at all.
That thing you built us is... And honest to God, you saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking.
There's also a ongoing mod project for importing stages, importing levels from all the other Tony Hawk games. It's got all of 3 and 4's levels, and they're working on Thug 2, and onward from there. Though they're all in different stages of, like, polish. A lot of them have, like, flickering lights. They don't have, like, baked shadows, so they're not of the same quality as the main games. Well, but they are working on it to do that.
No amount of sleep, but is it any wonder I hate
the cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first.
So yeah, this is how a lot of side quests are gonna go, where they
Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take
they
time.
end on cliffhangers basically, and it isn't until we get to endgame where we unlock the finale of those quests.
And I call that I reckon he's gonna be at it a while yet, though.
See that you both do.
All right.
Quest still isn't done, by the way. Yeah, that's great to see, and it's great to see the modding scene. I would definitely and that mod as a server browser. They're working on a fucking server browser for that mod. So at that point, oh fuck me, there's another quest.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, well, the whole village, everyone accepts.
Oh, but that reminds me.
At that point, you know, I would definitely prefer that over Thug Pro.
How'd you come by this?
Definitely. The only thing Thug Pro has at that point would be the established mods, and the handling is a little bit different.
And you're sure you want to?
I'm sure.
But I think the visual upgrade of 1+2 is worth it.
You know, every time you put on, there's no greater honor for a smith.
Technically, it's a little more balanced too, which is hard to do because if you're good at Tony Hawk, you're already good at it. You're already scoring millions.
It sounds like I better get to work.
It's good to see you back on.
I don't know how you, Pep, but I'm grateful. Now,
What they do in Thug Pro when they do like score challenge is they'll you get 5 seconds. Like the timer starts at 5 seconds because you start with your combo.
Stubborn bastards.
You have 5 seconds to start your combo, and you have as much time as you want to go from there.
Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones.
And in 1+2, you get the full 2-minute start, and then like 30 seconds after the timer runs out to finish whatever you're doing. But I mean, I think that's better than 5 seconds. Well, I understand starting with 5 seconds. That's okay. It's the time limit on what's afterwards that I appreciate. Because, I mean, yeah, if you know what you're doing, your combo can go on endlessly without too much effort. You just have to have your line set. I'm sorry, Goots. You don't have, your quest doesn't have a plus on it. Because your balance with manuals, lip, and grind, the balance for those do get harder to balance, but there is a trick to it where if you do a certain number of tricks between your manuals, between your grinds, it will reset how hard it is to balance them.
Vaguely.
Which is done to encourage you to mix up what you're doing.
I fear the however, I can't wait.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards. Morbles are possessed. I believe that by the endeavor, I assure you, is... That is correct. As for them, why...
How timely.
Well...
Please, sir, can I have some more bull? The quest. That was the quest, not me. Oh, great. Thug Pro does have Goku, yeah. 1+2 so far has Dante, DMC5 and DMC3 Dante. It's got Spider-Man. It's got Jill Valentine. That's about all I remember. Carrots. Whispering Waters, Rosaria. Right in here. I really don't want to stay up to 2 a.m.
Faster.
I'm not tired. I could keep going. But I did have well, I don't know what it was, because today I what is it? I tried letting more sunshine into my room, and that felt better. I still clearly, you know, still had issues. You're gonna want to get out of here, Ambrosia. It didn't help, but it felt good. So I don't know if that's carried by how much I actually slept by going to bed earlier. Oh god.
Couldn't have been just any more, could it? All right then.
God damn it. Ah, I disagree. Ten levels ahead of me, huh? God damn it. Ah, waste.
Let darkness fall!
I almost didn't land that. felt pretty good. Ah.
Nice try.
You done with the shenanigans? Ready to calm down there? God damn it.
Find how.
I think once I finish the Final Fantasy catch-up video, I will start doing this game like shorter streams of it throughout the week when there's free nights. Just one session, just one short session of filler, one short session of just whatever's in the way before an action stage, or just one action stage, right? Don't even have to commit to like 2 hours. Just a bunch of small 1 hour streams.
Guess we're all ready.
Oh yeah, I've also got to find games for whatever we decide to do for the VR stream. It's going to be more copy pasta, you know, type ROM hacks. So Halloween theme, maybe just holiday theme. Oops. I saw a really cool Christmas Mario one, and I'm not gonna get like another excuse to just do like Christmas games. Oh god damn it. Yeah, go to dead, yep. So yeah, I need to find more ROM hacks or just spooky stuff in general that's playable in MUVR. I think that's like the best use of it, honestly. It's very cool to do. It adds enough flavor to make it worth like being in VR. Do it especially with like ROM hacks that I can take the time to like get the cartridges set up for, so that there's like box art for them and stuff. So yeah, we'll bust out some Halloween stuff for that. Anything I can find, really.
I needed that.
Could I ask you to get out of the acid, please? Please get out of the acid. Or the acid could just go away. Oh shit.
Nice try.
All right, let's wrap this up. Sick.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Let's get this vine back to the yard.
Rough. Or don't say anything. All right. Leaving me hanging, Torgal. Yeah, I will check how many stages are left.
He's a surly soaker.
We gotta do something to get through this faster.
Sid, I can't help but notice that you're such a...
Yeah.
No innuendos here.
It's your problem now.
Banned.
Amazing specimen.
Nigel is banned.
The flesh positively throbs with vitality.
Banned!
When I successfully graft this to the more... It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted... Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied...
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid. Do you recall the extract with which I took a moment to distill some... You must accept this fire.
Is it a vial? Is it? Lisa, can I have some more bowl? No. Nope. I wasn't even paying attention to earlier when we got the inventory upgrade, if it actually upgraded the inventory. By this point in the game, I think it should have. But I think the upper limit was always 8. I think.
Clive.
I will Google that real
Go on,
quick.
Then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Potion cap. Yeah, because you start with 4 potions, don't you? And then you get 6, and then you get 8. Yeah. And if I check my quests... Weird science. Yeah, so these quests are not doing anything for me anymore. It does not... That's pretty lame. If you at least do one New Game Plus, I think it should continue to raise the cap. But no, it is hard capped at 8 potions, 5 high potions, and 2 elixirs. Which is pretty fucking lame. So I don't know if I'll keep doing those ones. Really, I guess the only important one is Blackthorns, because it gets us Ultima weapon, right? And also the collectibles on the wall back here. Because it's building stuff on this wall here. This is like your trophies, the things that denote that you completed all of those quests. But yeah, I'm not really, I'm like a little uncomfortable continuing to stream this long just for like the purpose of completion. So let's see here. Grid view. Free Cities of Canver. I think that's the one we want. Which, this is the same thing. Oh, but this shows more, so this is what we want to go by. Because this also includes the fights that are just boss fights. So let me do that, and then go to load. Demo save. Don't look. There might be spoilers. I don't know what the spoilers are, but don't look. Wait, this is where we started tonight. Oh, I can tell by the difficulty. Don't look too closely. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. 5 left. 5 left. Including what we're about to do, but I don't know. I think it would be best to space them out.
If it's not...
This is the right save, right? It should be, because we saved right here. I think next time we stream, we'll do this. I don't know when that'll be. I'll still keep up on Wednesdays, but I'm going to try to get this Final Fantasy video done so I can do these streams. And again, it might just be a stream where I go live, do this mission, and then I stop streaming. So I might start doing those for a little bit, just to get them out of the way. So we're going to do that on Saturday. Hopefully Saturday, we're going to open a bunch of cards, a whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards. I don't know if there will be a stream Friday. I don't think so. And what was the other thing I was thinking of? I mentioned it last stream. Oh yeah, the Halloween stuff. I already talked about that, so... Those are the stream plans. So yeah, we'll start kicking things into high gear and just do short, very short off-stream very short streams every occasional night, just so I can make faster progress and get things over with. So we'll keep up on that. So, but yeah, I got a lot of work to get done, and I'm gonna hopefully try to get to bed early tonight. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, go to bed.